The Mosel River. An impressive inland waterway, 544 kilometers long. Of these, 37 kilometers flow in the Luxembourgish German condominium. The Mosel River plays an important role in the international freight transport and skillfully unites people and nature with the most modern infrastructure. A river that shapes the country of Luxembourg like no other, and therefore also industry, tourism and life along the water. At 130 meters above sea level, Wasserbillig is the lowest part of the Grand Duchy. Here, where the river Sauer flows into the Mosel River, is the gateway to the German Luxembourgish Mosel River. Wasserbillig, part of the municipality of Method, is a busy town, at least because of the ideal connection to Germany through border bridges for rail and road. With a focus on sustainability and responsible use of resources, a purely electric ferry has entered service since 2017. It runs between Wasserbillig and Oberbillig, the German side of the Mosel River. The first public quay on the Luxembourg side is also located at the Mosel River, kilometer 206, the distance to the mouth of the Mosel River in the Rhine near Koblenz. Method, this is where Idel meets business and industry. As the only trimodal inland port in Luxembourg, the port of Method is an efficient transshipment point for all kinds of transport goods, designed to meet all requirements of economic development. Every year, over 1 million tons of goods are handled on two quaysides. At the 800-meter-long industrial basin of the port, in particular metals such as long steel, flat steel or scrap, fuels, building materials, fertilizers, containers and concrete elements for wind turbines. Logistic-related services such as steel construction and welding work are also offered at the site. The modern infrastructure includes a total of 15 hectares and a logistic terminal with an area of 15,000 cubic meters. 12 cranes with a load capacity of up to 124 tons are available here, as well as reach stackers, excavators and forklifts. Due to the excellent connection between inland navigation, rail and road networks, the port of Method serves as an interface to the European transport network. In Grevenmacher is located the 2014 newly erected border bridge. With its 213 meters, this Mosel River Bridge is key for cross-border traffic between Luxembourg and Germany. Inland waterway transport also plays a major role in the Mosel River metropolis. In addition to the main landing pier of the modern passenger ship MS Princess Mary Astrid, designed for 500 people, Grevenmacher also offers a public landing quay for passenger and leisure ships. The weir is an essential part of shipping on the Mosel River. The weir can be used to regulate the height of the dam and maintain a constant fairway depth of 3 meters to ensure year-round shipping. With a length of 170 meters and a width of 12 meters, the large shipping lock ensures that almost every inland waterway vessel can pass through smoothly. From small boats to large cargo ships, the boat lock is located between the weir and the large shipping lock. Up to 6,000 vessels pass through the lock each year, representing around 5.3 million tons of goods. In the context of the climate pact policy of Luxembourg, a solar park is being built at the lock in Grevenmacher, with 1,868 solar panels representing a total output of around 500 kilowatt, sufficient energy to supply 500 people and save 6,250 tons of CO2 within 20 years. Since January the 1st, 2016, the Automatic Identification System, AIS for short, has been on board the ships on the international Mosel River. AIS allows geolocation of ships to make traffic on the Mosel River even easier and safer. AIS land stations have been set up to indicate the ships travelling on the Mosel River at the locks. Marktum, or as the Luxembourgish writer Batty Weber wrote, where the Mosel River develops a charm that cannot be compared to anything. This can also be seen today in the well-attended wine festivals, for which special ferry services are operated. The authenticity of the village centre has also been preserved in the neighbouring wine-growing village of Unn. The Vormerkupchen, with its chapel, offers a fantastic view over the Mosel River Valley. Vormeldange. Vessels and boats can also stop here, at the almost 70-metre-long public quay, with an electric charging station. In the village is also a border bridge for road traffic, the second of 4 Mosel River bridges. The Mosel River takes us to Einen, a place that regularly attracts many visitors, be it because of its wine museum, wine festivals, or the range of water sports activities offered. A public quay is being planned here. Sports and leisure shipping along the Mosel River benefits from the waterway, as does professional inland shipping, which always has priority. There is also another weir in Stadtbredemus. It is also the last weir and lock in the Luxembourgish German condominium. The history of the infrastructure here even goes back to ancient times. When the Mosel River was canalized from 1958 to 1964, the remains of an old Roman bridge, older than Mosel River bridges, of the city of Trier were found at the location of today's lock. Rhemish, the pearl of the Mosel River and the center of Luxembourg's viticulture. A small tourist town full of energy with numerous leisure activities. Right on the boardwalk, next to the main berths of the local passenger ships, is the city's new landmark. The impressive newly built old bus station houses, amongst other things, the local tourist info. On the upper floor of the white maritime-looking pavilion, there is an interactive exhibition about the Mosel River region and a shop with wines and regional products. In addition to the public and private quay facilities along the Esplanade and Rhemish, there is a 200-metre-long berth for river cruise ships, including an electric charging station and water connection. In Rhemish too, a border bridge connects both banks of the waterway, and thereby Luxembourg and Germany. The small wine-growing village of Berchtesgademarke is 2 kilometers upstream. The picturesque village along the Route de Vin has its own public quay, a total of 60 meters long, equipped with an electric charging station. Besch Kleinmacher is also a linchpin for various companies from industry and trade. Here on an 8-hectare industrial site, a business group with activities in the fields of sand and gravel, transport and waste management is operating with its own port handling facilities for all products. Swepsingen is known beyond the national borders in the area of recreational shipping. Its unique marina offers 225 mooring slots for different yachts, leisure ships and sports boats, a total of 8 piers and also a petrol station. The modern marina shares the attractive site with a campsite and the appropriate infrastructure. On the opposite side in Perl-Besch, in the Saarland district of Metzitwarden, there is the industrial area Wieserweg, a production and logistics center for agricultural products, including a transshipment terminal with a direct connection to the waterway and freight shipping, an example for successful cross-border business activities in the region. Back on the Luxembourg side, in Rennmärchen, the nature reserve Hafremisch, at the foot of the vineyards between Schengen and Remisch, is valued for its great variety of bird species and its rich flora and fauna. The Biodiverse and Conservation Center is also located there. The futuristic wooden structure in the form of an inverted boat hull is based on the long houses of the Celts who populated this area. The building is well worth seeing and houses interactive exhibitions on 2 floors on the subjects of natural diversity, nature conservation and sustainability for young and old. The Border Triangle at Schengen, a place of great historical and above all European importance. Here, the Schengen Agreement was signed on June 14, 1985, on the then passenger ship MS Princess Mary Astrid. Inspired by this historic event, the Schengen Tourist Info is located right on the banks of the Mosel River, in an impressive floating building, a kind of pontoon, accessible via 2 jetties. Not far from the information office is the Centre Européen Schengen, with its main local attraction, the European Museum. The last public dock on Luxembourg is located at Mosel River kilometer 242, just before the French border. Schengen, a place not only the waterway, but also bridges connect the countries with each other. The Epoch Schengen Lock. Here the ships cross the border towards Thionville, Metz to Neuf-Maison. The lock records a total throughput of goods of around 4.9 million tons annually. In the addition to Luxembourg, the steel and agricultural industry based in the Lorraine region of France also benefits from the connection to the Mosel River and advantages of inland waterway transport. The Mosel River, a waterway whose infrastructure continuously adapts to changing times and that shows new ways for the future. An infrastructure in which economic activities and sustainability harmonize, where tradition and innovation are combined. On water and on land.